Kerry D. Singleton here with the legendary, iconic, the quiet storm man himself, Mr. Lenny Green, one of my radio idols. It's an honor to be here with you. That's all I can say, brother.
I don't know if I can humbly accept legendary.
I'm sorry, brother.
I don't think I can accept legendary yet. That makes me feel a little old.
But you know what? I'm trying to get there. I'm keeping it official. I'm 46 years old. I'm originally from Boston. Whenever I would come to New York in the 80s and the 90s, I would hear your voice.
So I'm 82 years old, so I guess I would be legendary.
To me, this man's voice means New York City radio R&B. This event you have in here tonight, everybody's come through, changing faces. You've had Allure, Cheryl Pepsi Riley's on the stage right now. Malik Yoba is here. You bring him out.
We try, man. You know what? I like to give an up-close and personal experience with people. When we do the Quiet Storm live show is an experience.
Right.
At least that's why I like to make it. So I'm thankful that people embrace it. And if it wasn't for the Tri-State of New York alone, for just supporting me over the last 22 years, this year will be the 22nd year.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Congratulations.
I wouldn't be here. I mean, God obviously is the anchor and the rock and the direction. And he opens up doors that I can't even possibly imagine. So without God opening up this opportunity for me, I wouldn't be sitting here with you today. So thank you.
As an on-air personality myself and senior vice president of Intrigue magazine, you have always been an inspiration to me without us ever having met prior. I remember when I first met you a couple of years ago, the Circle of Sisters. For me, I was like blown away. I was like, this is the man, and in so many aspects, I aspire to be. How did you get started in radio?
Radio was not something that I woke up trying to do. I really wanted to be a singer initially.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I could see that.
I really did. But to tell you how wonderful God is, he realized I probably didn't have a very long career in singing.
Right.
So when I got to college, Kingsborough Community College in Brooklyn,
New York,
I was encouraged by friends to go to the radio station. And once I saw the radio station, I fell in love with it.
Wow.
And then God put me through a lot of trials and tribulations. Right. And then he opened up, once he felt I learned enough, he opened up the gift for me to come to work in New York City. And that's why I'm here as long as I am. And I pray my journey continues as long as he allows me to.
That's a fascinating testimony, brother. I mean, one would think, hearing you on the air, that you were born to be an on-air personality. I mean, it's not. See, one thing people don't understand is it's charisma, it's voice, it's pitch, it's a lot of things. You wear a lot of hats. Being able to be timely with your commercials and everything, and also being personable. Lenny, that's one of the things over the past couple years I've seen you at different events, and I've had the pleasure of actually shaking your hand. You are just such a consummate professional around your public. Like,
I've learned from those who have walked before me. I think it's very, very important for anybody who chooses any career profession to go into, pay attention to those who have walked before you. Because those who have walked before you, I know, we all have egos, and we all think that we did it first.
Right.
We didn't do it first.
Right.
Someone did it before you.
Right.
Pay attention to that person who did it before you. I was blessed to be around a lot of golden voices of radio, from my mentor Vaughn Harper to Frankie Crocker to Jerry Bledsoe, to the iconic voices, both men and women, that grace the New York airwaves that I was privy to hear, like you are.
Right.
So, man, I just paid attention to them, and I try to bring a piece of sophistication with me with a little nastiness.
Because you're a very classy guy. I mean, you're very entertaining on the air. The ladies love the voice. But as I said, one of the things that about you that I think is fascinating and that I model myself after is the fact that you're approachable. Because when you're an on-air personality, particularly as popular as you are, you have a fan base of your own.
Well, you know what? I give all credit and acknowledges to my mama. Unfortunately, she transitioned a couple of years ago.
God bless her.
But if it wasn't for my mom, who grounded me at that particular moment, I wouldn't know about what you're talking about.
Right.
Because, like I said, we all have egos, and we let our egos sometimes take over our lives. But my mom.
God bless your mom for giving us Lenny Green.
And this is a memory of my mom. So when you see this bracelet, Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, brother.
I'm gonna ask you a very difficult question. You have a very illustrious career in this business. I need one name. Your best interview, your favorite. Come on, Lenny. Come on, I need it. I need this. I need this, brother.
Well, let me say this. I'll say someone who's no longer with us.
Okay.
I'll give you two. Luther Vandross, Isaac Hayes, Barry White. I gave you three.
Okay.
Those are three distinguished gentlemen of music.
Absolutely.
That I've had the privilege and honor to sit beside them as you're sitting beside me.
Right.
And talk with them.
Wow.
Wonderful honor. The reason why my head is bald is because of Isaac Hayes.
Really?
Isaac Hayes personally shaved my head off.
No.
My hair off. So
no, that's a publicity story.
No, that's not. No,
wow.
That's an unknown fact.
Why? He wanted your hair out of it.
Yeah, I was getting older. I was just sitting around.
He was like, "Yo, it's time."
I said, if I'm gonna go bald, the only black man who I knew was bald first was Isaac Hayes.
And
so
was
I
doing it
asked
right.
him.
Correct.
Well, he do the honors and shave my head bald. So he shaved my head bald, and then he introduced me to the audience of New York at Madison Square Garden.
Wow. I gotta let you go.
You gotta let me go.
Yes. Lenny Green, WBLS, The Quiet Storm. He's here at Treat Magazine.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Thank
Continued success to you.
Appreciate it.
And keep this going on.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All the best.
He owes me a picture after this.
I do.